How would you curate a photography portfolio that you are proud of to offer your services? Now, it does not matter what photographer you are aspiring to become. I think this is going to be relatable. Let's discuss. Almost go without saying that when we are curating our portfolio, we will be selecting our heavy hitters, our greatest hits, our Bohemian Rhapsody. But how do we actually select our greatest hits? So let's start with some quantifiable hitters. And what do I mean? So art is difficult to quantify though, but photography is also technical, so it's a lot easier to break it down. Here it is. Number 1, technical prowess. When we are selecting for our portfolio, we want to be highlighting our technical prowessness. Is that even a word? Choose photographs that are technically sound and also able to showcase your understanding of photography. Be it if it was composition, show it to them that we understand the rules of third or the lack of it by breaking the rules. Choose the photographs that can highlight, no pun intended, that me as a photographer knows how to use light or lack of it in the shadows, or perhaps shaping lights when we don't have natural light. And if you are a portrait photographer like me, show them that you understand the human form and able to pose them naturally and make them look flattering at the same time. If the subject needed to act out, it has to be believable. And lastly, on the technical part, it is important for me to be able to show that I'm in command of a shoot in situation that I put myself in. For example, this particular photo was taken on a boat in the middle of a lake in a foreign country where the couple trusting me to do my job to shoot a whole entire collection of photographs for their memory forever. Two, be selective. Now, being selective means that at the end of the day, you are only showcasing your best work. Being selective can also translate to only show one statement photograph in a magazine pullout, or one full photograph in every slide of a slideshow. Or if you do need to tell a story in a sequence, make sure they are limited. Number 3, design a portfolio with an audience in mind. And coming off from point number 2, one way to be selective is to design with an audience in mind. I exclusively show my wedding portfolio showcase on my main website, and I do work on studio portraits, and that's on a different website altogether. And the fact that you're watching my YouTube video right now shows that my work goes beyond wedding photography, and I spend a lot of time and effort in producing these videos. In fact, this is my second rewrite and my third reshoot of this episode of Afterwork Inspire. And hell yeah, I think with that kind of effort, I wish this video reaches out to a lot more audiences. But my wedding couples, the newlyweds that are looking for a wedding photographer, wouldn't want to learn how to curate a photography portfolio. Not them, but you would. That's why you're here. The potential soon-to-be wedded couples are much more interested in my wedding portfolio because they want to know what kind of wedding photographer I am and what I can do for them, because they are looking for wedding photographers. And I don't think they will be interested in my photo walks and my photo stories and my street photography and all. So that goes to number 4. Design portfolios that you want to be shooting yourself. The longer you are in this industry and shooting, you notice that you will go into a loop where whatever you post out as your portfolio become the next thing that you will be photographing. So always try to put out work that inspire yourself. It does help if we put out portfolio pieces that resemble the work that we aspire to do. If you go to my portrait.com.my, where my studio work is, you wouldn't see any seamless white corporate work out there. It is much more targeted towards lifestyle portrait work that I aspire to do, that I'm gravitated to do and shoot here in my studio. And that usually opens up opportunity for me to be shooting more of these kind of photographs. And finally, point number 5, finesse. So in point 1, we were talking about technical prowessness, but that's just the beginning. Now, photography is art, and art, we want to be creating magic. Creating magic in our portfolio requires finesse. feel, and experience, and all this will come over time. The more we photograph, the more we understand the craft. Curating a portfolio, we want to be able to tell a good story that evokes emotion. And if we are able to curate a set of pictures that is relatable to your audience, and that's when technicality meets finesse, and that's how legends are born. Trust me, my friend, I'm still learning every day to make that kind of magic. So there you have it, 5 steps for you to ponder to curate your next portfolio. Are there any more steps that you want to be adding on? Maybe we can discuss in the comments below. Now, if you're new to the channel, do remember to subscribe, and you see the thumbs up button over there. If you click on it, magic happens, so click on that. Otherwise, these are ways to reach out to me and support the channel. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.